Hello guys, welcome back to some Frosti-Town. Today we're gonna be modeling a sci-fi scene. So let's jump right down into it. So we're gonna create a plane and we're gonna bring this up. We're gonna select the plane and we're gonna scale it up to right about here. And we're gonna set up our camera, Control Alt 0, Shift and tilde, and bring it back to right about here. And then we're gonna go into edit mode and we are going to subdivide this to right about here. And let's just quickly save this because Blender crashes. Okay, so the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to hide the camera and the light for now. We're going to select this. We're going to go into vertex selection mode. We're going to go into wireframe, and now let's see. Let's scale this down to right about here, and let's scale this up and bring it somewhere right about here and bring it up. And we're gonna go into camera and we're gonna bring this back a bit to right about here, and we're gonna bring it here. Alright, now we're gonna go into edit mode and we're gonna select all of this, and we are going to subdivide this to right about here. Or maybe we could go to the right view, press Q, go into hard ops and go into mesh tools and dice, and then press V and scroll down, and there we go. So now let's go to the left side, let's go to the back side and press Q, mesh tools, dice, alright. So we're gonna select these four and I'm gonna press shift and Q, and we're gonna bring this down to right about here. Let's turn off the base cuts and let's see, let's bring up the subdivisions to right about here and bring it to right about there. This seems right. And let's select these and let's select these four, shift and Q, shift, and let's go to the top view. Let's select these guys, shift and Q. I'm using random flow, so you guys can get this by Blender Guppy on Gumroad. Shift and Q to right about here. I'm gonna select this guy, shift and Q, press shift and keep 1, 2 and 3, and I'm gonna select these guys, shift and Q, 1, 2 and 3. I'm gonna select these three, shift and Q, 2 and 3. I'm gonna select these two, shift and Q, 2 and 3. So we have something like this. Let's go to F9 and bring these guys down. Let's select this guy and let's select this area, shift and Q, and let's select these guys, shift and Q, and let's select these guys, shift and Q, let's reduce the base cuts and reduce the subdivisions, or maybe let's just give it one subdivision. And all text, this, does it work? No. Okay, let's go to the front and let's select all of these, shift and Q, shift and Q, let's go to the back, select all of these, shift and Q, and let's go to the left side, select all of this, shift and Q, shift and press 1 2 3, so we have something like this. So we're gonna we're gonna select all of this. I'm gonna shift D it, and we're gonna bring it here, and we're gonna rotate it to right about here, and we're gonna shift D this, and we're gonna bring it right about here, and we're gonna scale this down. Let's save this, and let's turn on the light, and let's turn these guys on. Okay, so we're gonna select the whole plane, and we're gonna give it metal. I'm gonna select the whole plane, and we're gonna give it steel. I'm gonna press Alt M. This comes with hot ops and box cutter, and I'm gonna apply these materials. And we're gonna give this guy an emission, give the strength of 5, give it slight bluish, I'm gonna select this, Alt M and blank material, and we're gonna select this guy and give it Control S, save this. So we have something like this. Let's I made a mistake. Let's delete these two and let's texture all of this and give it iron shiny and give this blue, give this steel, and we're gonna give this emission. We're gonna give this emission, give it steel, just applying materials, guys. Let's go back and we're gonna hide the light. We're gonna select this guy, Shift D, GNY, and go to the right view. We're gonna rotate it to right about here. I'm gonna bring it up, Shift D, GNY, and we're gonna scale it down to right about here. And we're gonna go into world settings and we'll turn down the world settings. And I was thinking, what if we change it to orange? Yeah, this seems right. And let's get rid of this light and let's add some light. Add an area light, bring it up, scale it up, give it 1000 watts and bring it up, scale it up and give it 5000 watts and give it an orange color, probably just a bit of orange right about there. Maybe if we give it a bit of bluish, this seems okay. Let's import an FBX. You can download this from Mixamo. And rotate him and bring him back to right about here. Let's bring him up. And let's add a empty. Let's go to the top view and bring him right about here. Bring him up. Let's go into camera, depth of field and write empty and bring it somewhere right about here, and then render the image, and there you go. I hope you enjoyed today's simple tutorial. If you did, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share. As always, stay frosty, and Frosti-Town signing out.